Fuego Files, Fuego Files. This is a test. This is a test. Still getting the hang of this. Um, so for this episode of the Fuego Files, I just want to touch on, um, well, let's just say basketball. I just finished watching episode 9 of the Jordan doc with Reggie Miller in the first Heat, the first Jazz meeting, the '97 Finals, and it occurred to me that today's NBA players would get waxed. I mean, I was watching Reggie, and the first thing I thought of was, damn, if he was in the league today, there wasn't nothing anybody could do to stop him, and there wasn't nothing anybody could do against him. Um, it just seems to me, especially when you watch the highlight clips, there were way more complete players in the league in the golden '80s and '90s and maybe even the early 2000s. But today, no. These guys, a lot of these guys would just get ate up. I don't understand what happened to the league. I know they got rid of the hand check, so I don't know what happened there. But just because the hand check is gone doesn't mean you don't stop playing defense. But for some reason, they don't play defense anymore in the NBA. Um, And I was thinking about James Harden's game. It was in my group chat. I had mentioned that, and somebody was like, James Harden fit right in back then. And I'm just sitting there like, no. In fact, James Harden would not fit. He'd get ate up. My man doesn't play any defense, and he's not doing anything that these guys couldn't do back then. I mean, I guess this isn't just specifically to Harden. I feel like there's a lot of guys in the league who are benefiting from lack of just defensive know-how on the overall and lack of fundamentals. I mean, just watch an NBA game look like a track meet. Just guys going up and down and up and down and up and down the court. It just doesn't seem like these guys care. There's no competitiveness. Everybody's friends. They all have to dap each other up, which is cool. I get that. You want to dap up the player you're playing against, but this is crazy. These dudes be hanging out on the weekends and singing Kumbaya. This is ridiculous. Like, they're paying you to play basketball against other people. Like, you could do it with a little bit of competitive fire. I don't understand why everybody has to be cool and be friends with each other. Just because y'all play on the same AAU team or y'all played against each other in AAU doesn't mean you can't go out there and try to put his dick in the dirt. No homo. Like, y'all need to just really be out here trying to get buckets, and I don't see it. Um, Full disclosure, as y'all will learn, I'm not really a hoops guy. Um, Seymour Fuego is all about the football. Period. Like, best sport there is. Hoops, distant fourth, I'd have to say. I mean, it's just not interesting. Um, there's not much for me. There, and get me started about just the state of the NBA right now. This is too much for this first video, but I just wanted y'all to know that I thought that this, the league today is just trash. I hope when it comes back, these guys have all. I'm sure they all watched the doc. I'm sure they all seen the competitive fire that these guys are playing with. I hope for the league's sake that it comes back just better because we can't. The league is all about tweets and Instagram and what you're wearing and who's got the flyest kicks on. Meanwhile, it's on like three kind of shoes anyway. Like, this is ridiculous. A bunch of prima donnas getting paid 20 and 30 million a season and just go out here and yuck it up with the homies. Like, I don't think that's entertaining in the least bit. But watching this doc has really brought back some memories. I mean, shit, when I was watching the one with the Knicks at the Garden, I'm over here yelling at the screen like, why is Patrick Ewing leaving Luke Longley in the paint when we know Jordan's gonna dump it down to him? What are we doing? Um, Yelling and screaming all at the TV when the Knicks come up, and that just lets you know, like, that's when I used to care about hoops. One day I'll tell y'all my connection to the Knicks and how, what I'm saying, I was a ball boy at the Madison Square Garden numerous times, been all through the tunnels, been in the green rooms, visitor locker room, home locker room, Rangers locker room, Rangers visiting locker room. Like it's my connection with the Knicks is kind of crazy, but all that to say, like there's almost no connection now. I just want them to win. Um, but like I said, everybody's teaming up on the NBA. Everybody's cool. Nobody wants to play defense. Nobody wants to fucking work on the fundamentals. So we're left with a shit league. That's okay though. Football is my favorite sport to play, favorite sport to watch. So it's cool. Been that way for a while. I used to get sad when the NBA would finals would go off, but I don't really care at this point. The NBA is not putting on a good product, and it just goes to show you when you watch the Jordan doc how much better hoops used to be. People used to care. Refs used to let the players play. The the league wasn't so skewed into just having track meets and guys shooting jumpers, and it used to be a skill game. You used to have some gamesmanship. You used to have to know fundamentals, how to cut, how to backdoor cut, V cut, the 50 different inbound plays. Do guys even know today that the most dangerous person is the guy inbounding the ball? I'm not sure. I don't know. But just thought I'd let y'all know. Off the top of my head, just Fuego Files, episode 1, you feel me? Just a test app. So, we may leave it, we may keep it. I took my last test episode of the Fuego Files down. Um, so yeah, just stay with me. I'm trying to work. See more Fuego out.